Hey everyone, Ben here and welcome back to the channel. It's the festive season and in that spirit this video is part of a new series I'm working on together with Race Department to close out 2021. In it I want to celebrate the things that individual sim racing titles do best, and today we're looking at Automobilista 2 from Razer Studios. Now AMS2 has been on a huge journey with the latest 1.3 update and Racing USA content pack both representing further big strides forward for the sim. It still has its critics out there, but like all sim racing titles it has its own distinct strengths, and perhaps even more than most other titles, I think AMS2 boasts some features and experiences that you just can't find in other sims. So here's my top 3 things that I think AMS2 arguably does better than anything else. If you find yourself enjoying the video, please do leave a like, remember to get subscribed so you don't miss out on other videos in this series, and whether you agree or disagree with the points in the video, let me know in the comments. Ever dreamt of recreating the kind of fun you had as a kid playing Jeff Crammon's Grand Prix 2? What about a historic 24 hours of Spa? Or the 2021 Mil Milhas, a crazy Brazilian endurance race? Or this year's apocalyptic 24 hours of the Nürburgring? All of these options and many more are possible in AMS2, and I don't just mean the historic tracks and cars exist in-game either, although certainly enough do to make a pretty authentic recreation possible. No, the thing which sets AMS2 apart is additional features, like the best-in-class dynamic weather system, which now includes decades of historic data allowing you to mirror the exact weather conditions of specific dates. Or the option to easily mod car liveries, driver names and even AI abilities to create an authentic field of cars for your chosen classic race, with the leading cars of the day fighting it out for victory. Add in the array of different race parameters from rolling and standing starts, mandatory pits, multi-class grids, accelerated time, the rate at which tyres wear, the level of damage and mechanical failures that can take place, and you can get as close to recreating your favourite classic races as your imagination allows you. No, not all car classes have every model you might be looking for within them, and yes, you do need to download additional mods to make some of these combinations truly come to life. But even though I would give honourable mentions to Assetto Corsa with its vibrant modding scene and Race Room with its official touring car and DTM content and array of classic cars, neither really comes close in being able to truly recreate the classic races of days gone by as AMS2 does. Ever get tired of seeing the same old GT and Formula cars going around the same old circuits? Ever wish a title would break out of the European and US dominated racing scene to take in more global motorsports? Well, AMS2 and indeed the original AMS title have you more than covered. Reflecting the fact that the sim is created by a Brazilian studio, AMS2 has at its core a wealth of Brazilian content, from classic touring and stock cars to Brazilian F3, endurance and the official modern stock car championships from the last 3 seasons. These cars are all largely excellent in my experience, with a particular treat being the Junior Rocco prototype and the 2021 stock cars. These are, in my opinion, some of the most enjoyable cars in sim racing. Although a Razer pack does exist for R Factor 2, AMS2 is really the only place that you can get this level of quality and breadth of South American motorsport in sim racing, and it's absolutely fantastic. Perhaps even more than the cars, the thing which really makes this South American focus sing is the tracks. From fantastic club circuits, exotic lakeside tracks, a street circuit, short technical complexes to the world famous Interlagos, the range of South American venues in the game has something for everyone. My personal favourites are Ibarra in Ecuador, Cascavel and Guayana in Brazil, but really you'll have an absolute blast discovering tracks you've probably never experienced in sim racing before. Now, this one might be the most subjective of all, and many of you watching will have a different view to this depending on your personal taste. But my honest take is that whatever the reservations I still have about aspects of AMS2, the simple act of driving things like the Porsche GT1, the new Indy cars, the Rocco P3 prototype and many more cars in this title brings pure joy. In the words of one SCB community member, AMS2 can make you feel like a driving god. It's somehow more immediate and a way more accessible than many other sims, while also communicating a huge sense of excitement. Whatever physics and tyre model improvements remain to be made to improve the simulation, and there are no doubt many, AMS2 in its current state recreates the feeling or the spirit of what it must be like to master these incredibly fast race cars, and as a result, it's often exhilarating. It helps that the sim boasts gorgeous graphics and excellent force feedback, and the recent physics improvements have definitely made the cars feel more authentic and done away with some of the oddities that plagued the title's first year. But the sense of speed, the responsiveness of many of the cars, the slightly exaggerated ability to catch slides, all of it builds to a thrilling experience. Considering how much of my sim racing time I spend online, it is really striking to me that since picking AMS2 back up just over a month ago, I've increasingly found myself hopping into it for a quick sprint race against the AI, and that's primarily because driving in AMS2 is fantastic fun. So there you go, the 3 things that I think AMS2 does better than any other sim on the market today. As mentioned, this is highly subjective, and if you have a different perspective, I'd love to hear it and get some discussion going on in the comments. There'll be more videos to come in this series, so look out for those, and I'll see you on the next one.